Item section 9, approval of contracts and grants. We have one payroll card services agreement with NetSpin Corporation. May I have a motion for that, please?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Comments?
Question.
Question?
Sorry. Is this the thing that a year or two ago we had somebody send a message to the board about the credit card that the college had that was creating a problem, or it wasn't being handled properly, or?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it was.
It
yeah.
is. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah,
the result of that.
about a year ago, the current program is doing fine. It's just we're making this change today because our bank no longer is a preferred vendor, and we're switching over to our bank's account.
Okay.
And it's got great terms, and it serves a small number of our employees who need this program as part of their payroll compensation.
Because I remember we got individual emails or letters from
Exactly.
somebody who was disgruntled and was, it was before we were here,
Thank you.
Dr. Sutter.
And we're communicating with the impacted staff about the fee issue
Correct.
and how to avoid it. Okay.
And speaking of the fee issue, so we're going with the one that Midwest Bank, our bank, NetSpend, that's the one they're suggesting. We had Global Cash.
Correct.
Are there more fees involved compared to before? I'm just curious if the fee structure is the same or if employees are going to have more fees.
My understanding, it's the same or less.
It's the same or less.
Same or less? Okay.
Yeah. I thought you provided that.
Yeah,
We did a comparison.
I didn't see a comparison. I saw.
Oh, not
I read
in here. I
everything,
thought it was in the
but
board
I
portal.
didn't read that.
In terms of a comparison
in-
of one to the other.
Yeah. Because I was just trying to say, okay, if there's more fees, that's going to be trouble. I was just trying
Yeah.
to
No,
cut out
it-
trouble.
Yeah, no, fees are minimal, and if you think of somebody who's unbanked, as far as if they would go to a currency exchange or someplace like that, they're gonna have a lot of fees anyway. So,
Because it's
in relation
more-
to that, it's much cheaper. So
Yeah.
even if they had to go cash a check, they'd be charged for the cashing check.
Okay.
Okay. Roll call.
Ms. Wahid? Abstain. Ms. Shiroka?
Aye.
Mr. Stanton?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Finger?
Aye.
Dr. Griffin?
All right.
Ms. Howland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
Right. Section 10, approval of programs. No new programs this month. So we'll transition into section 11, approval of human resource recommendations. Let's do this in two groups here. 11.1, resignation, retirements, and revised date, requested dismissals. We're going to hold 11.1, page 64, though, for closed session. And then let's do 11.2, personnel and position changes, 65 through 66.
So moved.
Second.
Any comments or questions on that? All right, roll call, please.
Ms. Wahid? Abstain. Ms. Shiroka?
Aye.
Mr. Stanton?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Finger?
Aye.
Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Howland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
Aye. 11.3 is full-time employment, probationary period completed, vacant position, faculty employment contracts, approval of the Collinsville Lake County 2019-2020 full curriculum appointments, and 11.4 promotion and transfers. Let's do those two.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any comments or questions?
Do we approve those faculty employment contracts every year before we post them? That list? I just don't remember seeing that last year. I know we have to post them by law, but I don't remember doing this last year, actually approving the list.
Yeah, there's all the salaries are there. They're approved.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I
Well,
remember.
perhaps it was related to the fact that we were still in bargaining.
Where is it?
That might be why.
Could be recent.
'Cause I don't remember
Yes,
doing
we
this
just
until
recently
I
did.
remember.
Yeah, that's right. We
So
were.
because we were in bargaining, so we didn't approve it last year. Okay,
Until
thank you.
recently.
That makes sense.
I do have one question that I'm a little puzzled about. It is Manager of Environmental Health and Safety in the Police Department. Kevin's, he's retired, right? Well, I have, I'm glad for promotions. People deserve promotions. They should get promotion. But it seems rather the promotion went from a total different department to a different department. I went from chemical hygiene lab supervisor in biology to the police department, and I thought that that was, I mean, it wasn't posted or anything, it was just a position that went from one department to another. I mean,
Nope, they're two separate positions.
11.4.
She's on 11.4, page
82.
11.4, I'm on page 82, number 3.
3, right. So the proposed job is position number manager environmental health and safety and police department. Is that it, Julie?
Yeah.
So this was a specialist position and now moved to professional?
Well,
Like
you
to
know,
address that.
You
I can
see,
help
you
address
see
that.
promotions
I
within
do.
departments, and that's great, people, you know, but that seems like a rather strange jump.
So,
Yeah.
you want me, I know. This is an error. This is a
Oh.
typo.
Oh,
That's an
That's what
easy
I'm
one.
wondering, is I'm looking at.
eagle-eye stroke, I just
Thank
call
you.
it eagle-eye stroke.
Well, you're gonna keep us on. It's really good.
Okay,
Well, this was a position that Dave Wenzel applied for.
Well, yeah, all right, so I'm sorry, let's go ahead and have that conversation. Yeah, I'm sorry. What Ally is saying is correct. Dave, this is not an error. Dave is actually being promoted, and he actually applied for, was screened for this job, and got this job. I was confused by the manager of health science. Yeah. And got this job. He competed for this job and was offered this position. So he had
so it's
transferable
not a
skills.
promotion,
He interviewed.
he interviewed, it was a,
It is a promotion. He applied
Oh,
for it, Julie,
okay.
he got it. He competed for
Definitely
it,
a
he got it,
promotion
and he's being promoted.
from the specialist to professional.
Yeah, to a professional
I
position.
think just for clarification, because this was a hard thing for me to wrap my head around in terms
Yeah.
of the language associated with this. So promotion is often a term that kind of comes with just a movement. But
right,
at CLC, anyone who's being promoted as represented in this board book, it means they've gone through an interview process, an application and interview process. So it's not just moving them from one thing to the next.
okay,
And there's a salary.
Yeah.
okay. Thank you.
Good,
Thanks,
Julie?
Chris.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, roll call.
Ms. Waheed?
Abstain.
Ms. Shiroka?
Aye.
Mr. Stanton?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Finger?
Aye.
Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Holland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
Aye.
Next is 11.5, the staff benefits, the fiscal year 2020 staff benefits, and fiscal 2020 staff benefits for non-union employees, premium contribution. And we have a copy of those proposed contracts available online or by contacting the Human Resources Department as well. So seek a motion on that.
So moved.
Second.
Comments or questions?
No, we've already spent a lot of time on this.
We have, yeah.
Roll call.
Ms. Waheed?
Abstain.
Ms. Shiroka?
Aye.
Mr. Stanton?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Finger?
Aye.
Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Holland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
Aye.
Next is item section 12, closed meeting. At this time, I'll request a motion for us to go into closed session. I have a
So moved.
motion. Okay, a second.
Second.
Roll call.
Ms. Waheed?
Aye.
Ms. Shiroka?
Aye.
Mr. Stanton?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Finger?
Aye.
Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Holland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
Aye.
We'll begin the closed session. We'll take a short break and then go into closed session. Thank you all.